Hello there. This one I've had a go at the good old-fashioned hobo stove, made out of, this one isn't an IKEA cutlery strainer. This is one I got from a pound shop. Just take this out. So what I did with this, a lot of these, as you can see, these holes aren't in line. Most of the real IKEA ones, they're all squared up to each other, so it's a lot easier to cut out. But what I done was I drew a line across the bottom. I had to follow the lines up, so I made me mark for the feed hole. It's just big enough to get a jigsaw blade in, so I cut around the lines. So I ended up with that. Sanded it off with my power file, so there's no sharp edges or anything. So that's the basic. That's your cooker part. To support the pan, you use tent pegs. I ground these down a bit just so they fit. It all fits inside nice and neat. But basically, you put them through like so. You put two of them through like that, and then you sit your pan on top. So that's the hobo stove part. Then rummaging around, I found an old tea caddy I've had lying around from one of the old ones. So what I did with that is, it obviously needed some handles, a handle for it to sit on top. Excuse me, I've got my telephone floating, like that. So obviously when the fire's going, this is all going to get hot, so it needs a handle. So it's some old coat hanger, wide coat hanger, and some little nuts and bolts, I don't know if you can see them in there. So I made a small bail arm for it, so that will support it. So that sits in the top, like so. And then obviously I wanted it, some people use like the inners of bicycle brakes, but what I needed, because this lid's quite a snug fit, I needed it to be able to push down while the lid comes up as well, because it's quite a snug fit. So and because this is smooth, there's no way of getting hold of it. So again, another bit of coat hanger, which I've just bent into shape. I've left it up a little bit, because the idea being that obviously this is all going to be hot, so you can just hook that up with a stick and it'll raise up, and you can see that. And then for packing away, so it doesn't stick out too much, it'll drop back in again. It's just a bit of white coat hanger bent out inside. So there's the finished thing, which all sits on there, and that's my latest. You know, for the sake of, probably didn't cost more than about £2.50 to make really, but you know, you can get sets of these from, you can get all this from the Asda if you needed to, you know. But then, like I say, so keep all your tea, coffee, everything, etc. inside there. Whatever you want to carry, packets of soup, everything. Done it, tent pegs fit inside. Put the lid on, push the top in, throw the bail arm underneath, slide it in, and that's it. It's the cheapest chips, ready to go hobo stove. So now I've got to go and find something else to do. Right, see you soon.